Today, we're going to talk about AGNC. I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the company, and I'm also going to talk about my current position in the company, how much my cost average is, how many, dividends I get every month, or how much dividends I get every month, and really just kind of go from there. So, with that being said, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on the internet. These are my opinions. Take them or leave them. If you lose money, I'm sorry. If you gain money, cool. I'm happy for you. So remember that. Anyways, let's move forward. So AGNC, if you're not familiar with AGNC, it is an mREIT, so it deals with mortgage-backed securities, and the current stock price is just hovering over $16.12, although it has gone much higher in the past. If we take a 5-year look at it, 2017 we were over $20, so it has seen highs. Here's the low in March of 2020, where it was down in the tens. I kind of wish I would have got it here, but I'll talk to you a little bit more about when I bought it, and we'll go from there. So currently it is undervalued. The PE ratio is 4.58, so pretty good there. But honestly, the PE ratio and the EPS for REITs isn't really something that you can really look at. You want to explore even more of the financials if possible, but it's still a good number to look at. You always want to check that out. The EPS, earnings per share, $3.52, right? And I think the float on this is what? Let's see. I guess they don't tell me the entire float on Yahoo Finance. We'll have to take a look at one of the other pages here, maybe in the future, but that's not bad. Not a bad EPS, right? So currently, like I said, it has a fair value. It's undervalued, which is great, which is even better than fair value, sorry, with an estimate of 8% return on its current point here. So, whatever 8% of 16 is, and probably somewhere in the $17 or $18 range. Just something to think about. Currently, a bullish pattern is detected. Lots of buy ratings, as far as I know. You got 9 buy ratings, 7 holds, and probably like 1 underperform. So it's kind of went down a little bit. The reason for this is because of the uncertainty in the market, a lot of FUD in the market. So I'm not really tripping off of this. The stock, or the REIT, I should say, has performed quite well, as long as I've had it at least, and it's had its ups and downs. But at the end of the day, it's always come back. 52-week range, 1372 up to 1884. Not bad. And this is actually pretty recent. I think, back in May is when it hit its high, and then the FUD started, and we just had our little mini crash, right? And it hasn't really recovered. It's been trading sideways quite a bit. I would hope that it goes up a little bit more, but the 1-year target estimate is 1689, so we'll have to wait and see. The yearly dividend per share is $1.44. It's not taxed like dividend earnings. It's taxed at normal income because it is an mREIT, so keep that in mind. If you are in this for a dividend, it will not be taxed at normal dividend rates. It will be taxed at income rates. So, if you have a high income and you're right there kind of teetering on the tax bracket, this could potentially push you over the tax bracket and kind of put you in a tax bracket you may not want to be in. So keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and talk a little bit more, and I'll go over my position now, how much money I have in the company, and how much they pay me out monthly, where I got in, kind of give you my history. So I want to talk about when I got in. So I got in probably around here, July of 2020. So I got in at a pretty good rate. I think I was like $13.10. It was actually in between June and July. So like somewhere in here. I think like somewhere in June, I think I got it. I can't remember exactly, but that's when I started putting some money into it. So not quite here where I wish I was, but it's still, not a bad spot to be in. So I've made some money. And currently I have 207 shares, so not a huge piece of my portfolio. I do have a six-figure portfolio. So the current amount that this takes up of my current six-figure portfolio is only like $3,300 and some odd dollars, depending on what the market says that day. So a little over $3,300 currently in AGNC, and I make monthly. If I just stopped and I didn't buy any more shares, I would probably make about $24.84 a month off of dividends from AGNC. So, nothing too crazy. Ultimately, my goal is to get a decent amount of money from AGNC every month. I don't want it to be my only dividend payer, but I do want to have some sort of monthly income from them. And if I could get maybe 4 times as much as I am right now, maybe $100 a month from AGNC, that would be just fine for me. The snowball effect's already taking place. I get enough every month to where I can buy, at least another share if I want. Getting close to the ability to buy 2 shares, which is really good. So not bad, right? 207 shares is getting me almost $25 a month. Now, I kind of want to talk a little bit more, right? I want to set a goal for myself, right? So let's say I do want $100 a month from AGNC. So we'll say 100, right? AGNC pays out 12 cents a month per share, which comes to $140 or $1.44 a year. So let's do this. Divided by 0.12. I would need 833.33333, we'll just say 34 shares, right? So 833.33 shares, right, in order to achieve the goal of $100 a month. Now, currently the stock price is sitting at $16.12. So let's see what it would cost me, to get that. Oops. We'll do the math over again. My math was off there. Jesus. Okay. All right. One more time here. Calculator's not working for me, or my brain's not working. One or the other. All right. So 833. Right? So this is the amount. 833. So now what we're going to do is we're going to times that by the 1612. Right. So if I wanted $100 a month from AGNC, it would cost me $13,433, right? If I went from right now. Obviously, I didn't start then, so I have a cost basis, and I've been averaging up, ironically, because I have had no choice. The stock's been going up, as you can see from when I got it, so I've had to. But I'm currently at $15.01 is my average price for AGNC, so I've actually made some capital gains there as well, or some investment gains here as well on top of my monthly amount. So I'm raking in money, with AGNC. Nothing too crazy or anything, but it's steady. It's making me money, and that's why I like the stock. That's why I recommend it to my friends and family. And if you like it, or if you want to do some research and see if it's for you, it's a pretty good REIT. I know we've lost a couple of our. The dividend yield used to be a little higher. Used to get 15 cents a month, and then before that was 22 cents. So dividend's been dipping, but I think it's just the environment that we've been in, right? When this kind of stuff happens, you're up here and you kind of have a dip. You have a mini dip here in August, and then you bounce back, and then you're on your way back up to probably this, most likely. You get hit with COVID, and then you gotta kind of keep going back up. So what are you gonna do, right? At the end of the day, the 2020 March 2020 is when everything kind of put the brakes on, and we had to kind of start over. So that's the way I look at it. I feel like maybe given the pattern here, I could see this going back up. It was on its way back up before all the fiasco happened. So we'll see what happens. It's undervalued. It's a good buy right now. If you got the money, I'm going to buy more. If you are looking to invest in it, it is undervalued right now. So undervalued's good. That's when you buy, right? That's what Warren Buffett says. So anyways, folks, that is the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like hearing about my own experience with the stock, where I'm at, what my portfolio looks like, at least with this stock. And yeah, See you guys in the next one. Peace.